So here's the story of Buddhism, in case you don't know it. Once upon a time, there was a guy named Sid Gautama. He was born out of the side of his mother, whose name was Maya, which is the Hindu word for the illusion of life. So anyway, Sid was the son of a great king. His father had a prophet tell him at Sid's birth that Sid would either become a great religious leader or a great king. So his father decided, hey, I'm going to make him a great king. And he kept Sid completely away from the reality of life. Pain, suffering, hardship, all that kind of stuff, you know, Thursday. And so what happens is one day Sid gets hip to the whole thing. You know, he sees an old person, he sees a sick person, he finds out somebody's dead. Shakaruni, life is sorrowful. So anyway, Sid goes on, he decides he's going to give up being a king. What the hell, you know, why do that? That's so uninteresting. And he goes on a quest to find himself and his soul, and he goes through, you know, every religion that was available at the time, all forms of Hinduism, and he made up his own shit and ate bird shit in the woods for a while. No shit, that's what he really did, and that's Sid for you, you know, trying to find the path, trying to get to the light. And so what eventually happens, though, is Sid just kind of, finally decides, okay, this is it, man, no more fucking around. I'm going to get to the Bodhi tree, and I'm not moving until I figure out what the fuck's going on. And I don't care how long that takes, I don't care what it's got to do. I ain't moving until I figure out what's going on. He was a determined guy. So, long short, all the vicissitudes of life come against him. Mara, all the dangers. They try to scare him out of it. Ooh, boogeyman, you're going to die, and or you're going to go to hell or something like that. And all sorts of gnarly stuff. Oh, and then they try and entice him, the Islam's 42 virgins show up and say, hey, dude, good time, party on it. But no, he's not leaving the tree until he finds out what's up. That's his goal. And so, you know what happens? He finds out what's up. And so he says, oh, shit, man, it's a dream. I'm in a dream. None of this is real. But people are taking it seriously, so I'm going to try and point the way out. He's going to get way out. And he's going to point the way out of the dream. Not really out of the dream, but just how to deal with the dream, how to deal with life is sorrowful. And, he wasn't saying that life in itself is all sorrowful. What he was pointing out was that you can't always have it sweet, that in order to have sweet, you got to have sorrowful. And if you're going to be attached to one thing or the other, it's going to make you crazy, because life is going to have sweet sugar. It's going to happen. No way around it. And me personally, I don't agree with Sid. I think it all should be sweet and nice and cool and happy and peaceful. But, Sid has a point. I do notice there is some bullshit every now and then. In fact, I think, someone told me, bullshit is the spice of life. So, that's Sid's story, and people are leaving that story. In fact, that story is not really a part of modern Buddhism. It's more about good luck and better job and bigger house and more success, or no bad luck, nothing but sweetness, that's pray to Sid and you'll get nothing but sweetness. But that wasn't what Sid was about. Sid was about, things are what they are, and this is a dream, and just go through it and deal with it the way it is, and just kind of dig it. So that was Sid's story. I don't know why I did that, but that's Sid's story. And I guess because I put a whole bunch of Buddhist iconography all over the place. Everywhere I've been, there's been a lot of Buddhist stuff, so I figured, why not tell Sid's story so that you know what some of these things are. And understand, really, that Sid wasn't about being a god or being worshipped or anything. It was just about, realizing that there's always going to be a cacophony in the fucking background, as well as a good time while you're looking at it. That's Sid for you. I love Buddha. He's my man.